So off the bat, I know I've said that I've liked a few other paddles and they were in my top 5. This one is definitely going there, and it just might be my favorite paddle out of all of them. I absolutely love this thing. Today, we are talking about the Scorpeus 16mm. Also, to support our channel, use the link below and it will take you to the purchase option for this paddle with 10% off your purchase, and also the other 3S lineups. Let's geek into it. More and more I'm seeing these type of paddles, I always kick myself for not trying it out in the first place. First we saw the Jelly Bean model, the Annalee Paddle Tech, and now this guy. I don't know what it is, but the range of control you can get, dinks, resets, and now from the power with the Yola propulsion core makes this paddle powerful and controllable. I could play my best with this paddle all day. I'm just getting used to all the power paddles nowadays, and with the elongated, I feel like you have to customize it and balance it out properly for your preferences. Sometimes it's a hit or miss with the elongated paddles, hybrid paddles, and you'll have to find where the sweet spot is and level it out properly across the paddle, because sometimes it's just too small. With the wide body model, your sweet spot is huge. The paddle is super forgiving, and I feel like the spin you can produce is a little more plush. Maybe because it's shorter and your topspin swing is faster? Thoughts? Let me know in the comments. The paddle is 16 inches long and 8 inches wide. The handle is 5.25 inches, so almost enough room for the old Tui. The twist weight is 108, so more than enough reason to notice why the sweet spot is so forgiving. And the swing weight is 6.64. It still felt pretty quick, especially in hand battles and unexpected speed ups. The only downside with this is that it feels like it's not as swift swinging through the air, basically because it's a flag, but not that much. I'm exaggerating. The body is just wide, so naturally it's going to catch more draft. Much like my Perseus review, I love this paddle and the way it plays. Here is an example of the graph Yola sent me. No crushing of the core, no delamination. Those were two of the things that stood out to me, and I can attest to that. It's probably true. I absolutely love the feel that this paddle gave. It really felt like a control paddle, which I love, but the power that you can produce if you swing hard enough is perfect for putting the ball away. It's in between the sweet spot for control and power. If I were to do a review of my top 5 paddles right now, this would be first place. My resets were probably the most favorite thing about this paddle. The drops working up to the kitchen made transitioning seamless. Fast hands on this felt great. It's wider, so when the ball catches the paddle anywhere, it deflects and punishes quickly. I tried some singles with it and it was nice hitting ground strokes and getting winners. Again, it's not as fast as moving through the air like the Perseus, but it still beams your passing shots for winners. Now, this might be my favorite paddle of all time this year, but the price is pretty steep. The upside is it's a very solid paddle and it will greatly complement your entire game. I would honestly recommend this paddle to anybody because it's not exactly as powerful as some of the other Yola paddle lineups. So somebody that is a beginner can learn how to play the game effectively, and somebody that is playing pro can benefit off this model. Caden Nemeth actually uses this paddle and he loves it too. And that guy, he beat Ben Johns, almost, one game. If you are an intermediate pickleball addict, this paddle should give you guys the edge in your everyday rec play or cash tournament. For the older generations, I recommend this paddle to you because it offers much control and good enough pop and power to get the ball over the net and back into play. So if you want to go ahead and purchase this paddle right now, use the link below. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you on the courts.